What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to another DayZ 0.63 experimental build video. So, I'm basically going to show you guys how to loot up in 0.63. Starting from the coast, I'm going to show you my stream character and all the gear that he has, and the majority of the stuff that he has is all literally just looted from the airfield. So, I'm going to show you how easy it is to loot up in 0.63. It's a lot easier than 0.62. So many people have the issue on this build of how to loot up, and it really isn't that hard once you know how. So keep watching the video guys, I'm going to show you how it's done, and hopefully you guys will come and join the live streams with me. Enjoy the video. Okay folks, we're actually on the coast now. I'm a fresh spawn. Now the first thing I want to show you guys is the bottom right hand corner. You're actually half thirsty when you start, so you got to try and find drink as quick as you can. And yes, we are playing on 0.63 as you guys can see there. So the first tip that I want to give you guys is do not run. Do not use this sprint button to run. The second you sprint, you will see 3 arrows down on your thirst and your hunger. If you use your sprint, you're going to diminish all of your thirst and hunger very, very fast. So the first things first, if you can see the sea, which is behind me, run inland straight away. You want to get over these hills or wherever you are, just get off of the coast as quick as you can, because if you want to get geared up like I do, you want to try and get up to the airfield as quick as you can. Now, a part of all this is luck and knowing what to do. So with the experience I have, I'm going to share my knowledge with 0.63 and show you guys how to get really geared up with a character. Now I will be going all the way up to the airfield with this. I'm going to cut this video down. It's going to be shorter than the 2 or 3 hours it's going to take me to actually record this, but I want you guys to see exactly how I do it. So we need to run and just get over this hill as quick as we can. So halfway running up the hill, I've just found some apple trees. I think there's another one over there. We'll check that out in a minute. And there are some apples. This is really going to help you. This is going to help you get all the way up to all that good loot at the airfield. But you need to find some food along the way. So lucky enough for us, we've actually got some apples that have spawned here. So make sure you check these apple trees. They're really going to save your life. In fact, if the apples have spawned there, it means generally that other players haven't been in the area. So you may as well go around and check some of the buildings very quickly in the area just to see if there's anything that has been spawned. I don't know if there's any more apple trees here, but we'll just check what's in these buildings first, because you can find drink and tins in these wood cabins here, and you can also find some guns sometimes, but I don't tend to carry any guns until I actually get up to the airfield, because the majority of the time people are just going to be throwing around AKMs until the next update, which will be bringing in the Mosin and the M4A1. So I'm just checking now. Okay, I don't see any more apples. Right, we're going to carry on up this hill, and we're going to get over the other side to see what's there. So on your adventures, if you do see any of these deer stands anywhere, make sure that you do check them, because you can find food, tins and all that good stuff up there. And if there's any clothing, make sure to check the clothing as well, because they do spawn food inside. Okay, so we actually have a canteen of water. That is amazing. Okay, that's really going to help us out with our thirst as well. So I'm not going to drink right now, because even though I'm on the yellow, I don't need to drink it right now. So I'm not going to waste that. And we'll just carry on up here, and we'll keep heading down, heading up to the town that's up ahead. And we've actually got some more apples. This is absolutely brilliant. This is really going to help us out here for the long adventure. And make sure you do keep going the same way. So try and remember, it can be difficult sometimes, but try and remember the same way that you left at the coast. So right now, even though I'm heading this way, I still need to head in that direction. But we really need to check this town out. A load of apples, any food or any water is really going to help us out. So I'm going to show you where you can find stuff. So we've got more apples here. We've actually got 2 apples and a canteen of water right now. So we're not doing too bad. We just need to keep checking and making sure. But I'm not going to be hanging around any town for too long. That's a trick. You don't want to hang around anywhere for too long, because your food and your thirst will replenish. Not replenish. Diminish very fast. So we're finding a lot of apples. This is really good. This is actually a very, very good start. Like I said, you have to be lucky as well, because you don't know if any other survivors have been in the area to take anything. So remember what I was saying about keeping in line from the coast. Now this road's going to go into that town. I'm going to quickly check that out, see what I can find, but I need to keep going in this direction that I'm actually heading here, that's going to take me more inland. This road could possibly take me all the way round and back round the coast, so I haven't checked the map, but I'm pretty sure that takes us back round. Oh, there is another road down here, and that does actually go up in the direction that we need to go in, which is good as well. So we're going to try and stay away from the zombies at the minute. I haven't found an axe yet, so until I find an axe, then at least I've got a melee weapon, which is very, very important to have. You need to have that melee weapon. This door's not open here, so there could be some stuff in here. So we'll have a quick check. Paper. Someone's unloaded some rounds in here. Whenever you see that paper on the floor, you know someone's been there, because that's what you find when you unload a box of ammo. Ah, okay. So we're actually in an apple field. We're actually in an orchard now. Which is brilliant. So, we're just going to keep going round and see what we can find. Okay, so that's enough apples from that orchard there. There's a pistol there. I'm not going to take that. Now look how many apples I've got. This is incredible. Do you know what? I could probably, if I really wanted to, I could probably hit that airfield up. Now, I know that there's usually a good spawn for food in here. Most of the time, anyway, on the altar at the front there. There is a well in this town, I think, somewhere. There it is. So what we'll do... There's a matchbox there. I'll take that, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to be using anything like that anyway. So we're going to get some free drink now from the well. It saves using apples, saves using my canteen or any bottles of water that I have. But apples are very, very good for thirst, so, you know, make sure you get your apples. You need to collect them along the way. Okay, I think that's going to be enough for now, because we've got apples and we've got drink anyway. So it's actually getting dark now, but you have to remember to keep going in the same direction. It's difficult without a compass, and you just have to remember where you're going with this. Now, I'm pretty sure, there we are, we're in Gorka. So we're already halfway to the airfield already. We just need to keep staying alive. I haven't had to use any of my apples yet, or any of my my drinks, my canteen or my can. And you know, here's another town that you can loot to try and find some drink and that. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to loot this town a little bit. I'm going to show you some places that you can start to find gear, such as food and drink. This is, all intents and purposes, just for food and drink to keep you alive. So I haven't been sprinting, and my thirst and my hunger hasn't gone down since I've taken a couple of apples, which I did about 5 minutes ago. So as you can see, when you sprint, the arrows go down, and you're just going to keep running out of thirst. You just got to be patient. You just got to be patient with it. So we're going to go up here. I never usually find anything in these barns, so I don't usually waste my time with the barns. I'll show you why. Because nothing really spawns in here. Okay, there's a bit of rope, but you can't really use that. You can't use that for tying people up, but you can use that for making improvised bags and such and stuff like that. I could make another video on crafting or something like that, but a lot of the stuff hasn't really been implemented yet, so I can't show you that exactly right now. But I'm not going to cut the video on this area here. I'm just going to show you exactly what I would do in this situation. So the first thing I see are apple trees. They are going to keep you alive more than anything. So, and pretty sure I saw an apple over there, so we're going to go check. You won't always find apples at apple trees or orchards or anything like that, but it's always worth a look, because that one apple could keep you alive and save you from wasting all this time getting all the way up here. So there we go, there's a drink, and I can promise you now, guys, I'm literally playing it as it is. You can see me doing it now. I haven't placed anything anywhere. I don't need to place anything anywhere. You just got to know where to look. So there's a couple of Zeds up there. I still haven't got a melee weapon, so I'm going to take a route round the back of the police station. Right, a zombie's just clocked me somewhere. There. Okay, so I'm going to run here. I'm gonna run. Shit. Okay. get out of here. So I'm half stamina. Doesn't matter because I've still got food and drink and stuff. Okay, so the zombie managed to get through there, so we're just going to have to attack the zombie. This is the second time this has happened now, but it does happen from time to time. And make sure you always check the bodies as well. If you're confident enough and you have an axe or a crowbar or some form of melee weapon, feel free. Take out all the Zeds you want because you will find a lot of food and drink on them. Tins of peaches, beans, all that good stuff. That's going to keep you alive. But with the tins, you will need a can opener, a knife, or an axe to actually open them. So, right, okay, I'm not going to run now. Them teddy bears that you just saw me take loot from, they're like little Easter egg things. I don't know what they are, but they're just, if you find them, check them because they do spawn some really good stuff. Sometimes food, sometimes bandages, and they can really help you out. So we're just checking the house now. Let's take a cowboy hat. Why not? Oh, there we go. There's a drink in this house as well. So just very quickly, try not to hang around. Don't run, but try not to hang around in any place for longer than, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. Just try and get in and out of any location as quick as you can. I want to check this house. Did I check this house out? Did I go through here? I didn't go into this room though, did I? Sometimes you can find some stuff in here. Okay, there's nothing in there, so let's move on. So this is Gorka. This is like a halfway point. Very dangerous place. Double green doors are open on that double green house there, so I don't want to go there. Another apple, thank you very much. There's a medical building there. You can go there if you want. And there's also a little food shop here. So if you want, you can find some stuff in here. Looks like it's already been looted though. Oh, there's a can peaches. Nice. See, look at all that food I've got already. It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, there's so much food here. And we've barely even scratched the surface of the game, really. I mean, that is literally going to keep me alive till the airfield. And I've got a zombie there, so I'm going to go around the back. And bonus. We've got another well here, so we can stock up with our water. We haven't had to use a canteen or a can of Coke yet, so... Well, we've had one can. And there's actually a can opener here as well, which we can use for our cans, our tins, rather. A tin opener, so that's going to come in really handy. And I really do hope this tutorial helps you out, because it will keep you alive. Now, currently, right now, I'm not using the map. If you use the map, it will tell you where certain wells are. Hopefully, if it's been updated anyway. Right, let's get out of here. So we want to carry on heading north, which we are, so but usually this is a very, very dangerous town. It's got a PD. A lot of people come off the coast and come straight up here, so there's a load of apple trees here. We're going to check these out, and we're going to get to the next location, which is just going to be up the road from here. And when we get there, when we get to Altar, we can then start navigating towards the airfield. There's more apples. There's so many apples here. It's a floating apple there. This is ridiculous. Look how much food I've got now. This is going to last me. I literally don't need to find any food or drink now until I get to the airfield. So we finally made it to Altar. Now this location is pretty much like in the middle of the map. It's near Starry. It's near the airfield. So the way I always remember it, as you run into Altar, you've got the small tower on your right. You've got the big tower on your left. So as you get out of this area, don't follow the path down. Just run out a little bit from here. You'll notice there'll be some buildings ahead of us over there. So what we're going to do, we're going to run ahead of those buildings, take a left, So I've actually been running for a good while now, and as you can see, I've still got all of this food. I've eaten my tin of peaches, and that seems to have lasted me over 20 minutes now without having to eat or drink. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I'm on my way to the airfield. Not going to lie, I feel like I'm slightly lost in where I'm going, but it does happen from time to time. If I go this way, I'm hoping this is going to get me near the airfield anyway, but lucky enough we've got all the food and drink to keep us alive for a good while if we do get lost. So we're just entering the airfield now. This is the Northwest Airfield. We're entering from the southeast side of the airfield and heading in towards the crane. If you see the crane, you know you're going in the right direction. If the crane is facing away from you, that is, because this is the east side. So if I carry on over here, you have to be very careful in this location now. I mean, it's been a long journey up here, and you don't know how many people are going to be here. So them barracks are already open. I do have a character that I'm going to show you guys that is already kitted up, and I've already done some footage with that character looting up the airfield. But obviously all these have been opened, so there could be anybody here. But as you can see, we've made it up to the airfield with all of this food as it is. So if we see anything, there's an AK magazine there, so we're going to take that. We're going to start to loot up now. Right, some barracks over the other side. Sometimes you get bags that spawn on the corners. There's one over there. I think they were supposed to actually spawn inside, but they spawn on the corners of these buildings here. As you can see, there's one here. We'll go check inside the bag, see if there is anything there. Usually I would take these colours because it's this colour here, look, which kind of goes with the hat, but it's more camouflaged, I think, than the black assault pack. So you can see there's more barracks down there. We'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, this place has definitely been looted. I would have found about 5 or 6 tins by now. And this backpack, a very large bag. Very large bag. Look at the size of this. This is what I'm currently using on my stream right now. That's my stream character's actually got that at the minute, so just put that back on if it wants to go back on. You gonna work? There we go. And obviously if you search the airfield, you will find more. If you go north of here, follow that wall along, you'll find a load of tents up north and at the north end of the airfield, and north of that you will find about 5 or 6, maybe even 7 barracks if you follow the road north of there as well. So I'll show you my main character looting up the airfield here, and as you can see, it's going to be a completely different story in terms of what I find. So I'm going to show you that footage now. Now this is my character that I'm using on the streams currently, so I'm going to leave this footage with you guys. I did forget to actually put any audio in, so I'm going to put a little bit of music in, and we'll end the video that way. So if you did like the video, please make sure to like, and if you did really enjoy it, show some love, show some support, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you get to know when I'm streaming or when I've uploaded a video as well. This is all in the name of DayZ, guys. I'm absolutely massively passionate about this game, and there's going to be a lot more videos coming like this, tutorials, etc. that I've got planned out. So enjoy the video, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.
I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did. And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh, they say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Oh, don't you know I fell for fools gold, I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know?